I'm out here with my son Ghost Rider, and I know I already made a video about this, but every year I'm going to go ahead and tell you what this plant is whenever I come across it, because you may be tuning in for the first time or you may have forgotten something, and this is one of those plants that's really worth knowing. So this is called Yarrow. I am hoping that my iPod focuses in on this good. I film everything with an iPod. Let me see here. This is what the flowers look like. So it's got these white flowers, and then it's got these really cool looking leaves. And if you smell the leaves, they smell really good. I mean, it's a very unique smell. Honestly, I kind of wish they'd make a scented deodorant or a cologne out of that stuff. I'd wear it. Be a good mountain man scent. There's a whole bunch of it right in here. Now, in the first video I made of this stuff, I mentioned how this is the stuff that Achilles used to treat his soldiers' wounds. If you take the petals of this plant, you can stick it inside of cuts that go all the way to the bone, if memory serves me correctly, and it will clot the blood. This is nature's quick clot. And I believe some people make a tea out of this, but I'm not sure what part they make the tea out of. I don't think there's any part of this plant that's poisonous. Pretty sure I would have learned that by now. So this is a pretty safe plant to experiment, to my knowledge. And I like it because it's pretty easy to find in some places. The first place I ever found it was along Lake Michigan in the Upper Peninsula. There you can see there's some more over there. This is growing about knee, thigh high maybe. There's a lot of it through here. It's a great resource. I'm gonna leave it here though. Some people would take it and they would harvest some and take it with them. I just leave it where it is for now. There's some back there. This is kind of like a park, like a nature preserve or something, so I don't want to mess with the balance of the ecosystem out here. There's all kinds of good stuff out here. I believe they also have goldenrod out here, which is another good plant. There's milkweed. Milkweed, if you boil milkweed and you throw out the water, you can eat the milkweed. A lot of people don't know that. Let's see what other plants they got through here. A lot of yarrow in this part. Now I do apologize, when I move with my iPod it gets kind of blurry. Generally in my videos the content is there, but I don't always have the best way of filming it. And here's more milkweed. Good stuff. Yeah, what's up, Ryder? Come on over this way. See if I can find some wild parsnip. Wild parsnip is a plant right there. You see those tall yellow flowers? That is wild parsnip. You want to avoid that during the daytime. If you get the sap on you, it's activated by the sunlight, and also I think your sweat helps it out. Hey, look, there's more yarrow. Awesome. You can eat the root of a wild parsnip, but the rest of the plant will mess you up, so stay away from that. Okay, unless you know what it is. If it's tall and it's yellow and it's got flowers like that, just steer clear of it. You remember what this is for, right, Ryder? What's it called?
Yarrow.
Okay, what do we use it for?
If a wound's down deep, you use the petals, put in there, and it'll stop the bleeding.
Yep. If you get a big cut or a bullet hole or something, that's something you can help put in there. Or milkweed. So milkweed, wild parsnip, yarrow grows out here. I have seen goldenrod out here labeled. I'll try to get a video of that here in a second. One thing I like about this place is that this tree right here has really good shade. Some more milkweed, and we'll get a close-up of the wild parsnip. There it is. Stay away from that. That'll mess you up. We got some geese over here. I know this is gonna sound cruel, but if you're really hungry, oh, there's more yarrow. If you are really hungry in the early spring when the geese have their eggs, I have noticed that they will abandon their nests sometimes, and they will not keep up with their young. So that's a free meal right there. And then even from here, you could probably throw a rock and take one of them out. I would rather not ever harm nature, but human life trumps nature, if you ask me. This is all here to help keep us going. Well, this is one of the places I like to hang out. Lots of resources out here. I'm gonna keep making these videos. I just title them like Woods Walk, and then I put the date on there. It's kind of like a concise little walkabout. I believe that's the Aboriginal term or the Australian term.
There's a fish right by shore.
Yeah, is it a big one?
Kind of small, but I'm thinking to catch it. It's like...
I think that fish is gonna be faster than you, son.
There's a one and there's a... Like
Yeah, they're probably not even worth catching.
Yeah, I just want to catch it with my bare hands.
I'm gonna sit in the shade.
But I think it's not going to be able to catch
Just
it.
put your stuff up if you try to catch it, okay?
Okay.
My son's actually caught some stuff with his bare hands before, like fish, which is kind of cool. So I don't want to tell him, hey, don't do that, but at the same time, I want him to have realistic expectations. Oh, this leaf right here. Can't remember what that's called. It gets pretty big. I call it elephant ear. That's edible too. But I wouldn't need it around here because these geese have been taking dumps all over it. So, alright, if he catches anything, I'll make another video. But thanks for tuning in. Those are some plants you can use. And yeah, as always, Semper Fi and God bless.